Hello and welcome back to part 3 of our Northern Packleader SOVL run. We've got some more excellent suggestions for our beloved hounds. I think the Malamutes will of course stay, and to accompany the Malamutes there's another rather endearing species. We have the Samoyeds. They're there. Also, imagine those very white fluffy dogs, but they're perfect. And then for the last group it's not a particular breed, however it's very endearing. This is Maisie's pack. Yep, there's a particular dog watching this video right now. There you go, we get to see her team in action. Now, I'll try to be ginger with this unit and keep it out of harm's way, but watch, the very first unit of archers we encounter will immediately riddle our poor doggos with arrow fire. We just have to be careful. These are all basically the same, except for the horseman who had never got a name. The Northwest horseman. They're like Northwest, get it? Okay. I thought it was funny. Right, where we left off, we're stuck in our ultra northern part. We're just going to clean up the top of the map here and get to the Act 2 boss. Random event, mercenary spellcaster. You are far too well dressed to be a northerner. Absolutely not. You're not coming along. It's rats. An army against which we have better personal hygiene. Who would have thought? Okay, they go first. There will be some enemy shooting. We'll have to take some damage here, but so be it. Dogs, mammoth dogs. Seems good enough. Ah, the shooting is predominantly short range, so maybe we can outfox them. That's going to be annoying. I'm just going to ignore the monstrosity for the most part. Happy to let them walk into me. We can easily flank this unit. They've given to that, no problem. I'm beyond the reach of their big nasty monster. That one dead. Right, can I get far enough up here, do you think, to flank this? Ooh, no, well, this unit will be stuck, so we can somewhat ignore it. We can just rush up here to catch that brick in the side there. Even throw some javelins, probably the smaller unit. A very fragile skulker, so they're a good target. Flamers don't reach us, excellent, we can kill them later. The rest of this is largely just going to step forward. Are the Samoyeds fast enough to get by? Oh no, shame. I'd have loved to slip by and hit those flamers, but I can't quite manage it. I can't go forward either, as we'll be trapped by the rat ogres. Or, I'm sorry, Ratkin Alphas. Cough, cough. Legally distinct. This unit is desperate to get flanked by Maisie's pack, although that will result in us taking a lot of damage, so maybe I'll use the Blendtech Berserkers. I don't want to lose any of Maisie's team. We can get to about there, which flanks them. We're somewhat exposed to these skulkers, which is a bit of a risk. Let's try moving someone else. It has to be this unit, really. That's about as close as I can get and reach them. Yeah, okay, I saw that coming. Well, as long as I charge this first, they won't be able to stop me, so it all depends on who goes first. What I could do to bait the enemy is put this unit here and allow the Malamutes to pop through and kill those flamers immediately. They'll probably then declare a charge here and I can stop them. Okay, this unit is going to be dealt with by something, so I'll just start moving Mumbo up through the woods. Take a bad javelin shot. They aren't trolls, they don't keep regenerating constantly, we can actually hurt them. And you just wait here for this to get out of the way. So if I go first, great, I'll do this immediately. And as long as they don't do that immediately, I've got them. Good, okay, they made a bad decision. I can do this before I can be stopped. And I will do all of our flanks. I'll do this. And we'll pop through and get the flamers. There's nothing else I want to do. Throwing Maisie's pack into the alphas would be a disaster. Mumbo could probably help with this, but I suspect the Berserkers will do well enough. They do get a 3-up save, which is a tad annoying, but it's worth it to deny all of their potential damage output. We'll do it the lazy way. Oh, I didn't charge here. Oops. Okay. I did forget one. It was something mulling in the back of my mind where I'm forgetting something. Never mind. Okay, well, I guess I'm doing it next turn. Do you think I can get far enough away from the flamers to save myself? That would be ideal. Or even better, I might use Hanny and Jumbo to fight this monstrosity, as it is annoyingly tough. And we're basically the only thing that's actually got enough teeth to kill it effectively. This inevitably leads to us being charged. I could allow it to charge the hounds, flee the hounds, and then flank it next turn. That puts these in a bit of an awkward spot because they have to kill this and then run away from the alphas. No, this is a bad idea. Let's just step back. And I'll charge you into something later. Use pack tactics. The Malamutes will slaughter those, so we need to use it here and here. Got to throw the javelins again. They didn't reach us, excellent. And then your pack tactics on yourself. I cast being competent. Okay, so what will happen is they'll break, in which case you should then be able to flank this unit. We can deal with those. And annoyingly, they can draw a line of sight. Do you think I can step back far enough to maybe catch those alphas? Probably not. I can start getting around the monster this way, maybe. No, there's not enough space. Come on, Samayed, squeeze. I can do that. I can touch them. Will it allow me to declare that charge? I think I can draw a straight line from my centre to theirs. The white outline here sometimes makes it a little bit difficult to actually see where the borders are, but I think we're okay. So we get to there. That's their centre, and this is... Oh, my centre would be there. Probably not. I'm going to guess that unit is in the way. What if I twisted less and just moved to about there? So I'm further along to the right. It's worth a go. Well, I don't know why I'm bothering. The game's not going to allow me to fit there anyway, so it was always pointless. Yeah, that's fine. Something moved. That'll be you. This will be broken, so this will be intercepted, and then they'll charge this. I'll flee from those and get a convenient charge with Maisie's pack later. We'll just wait where we are. If I was more aggressive, I'd put myself up here and maybe flank the flamers, but we're fine. Relatively easy wins, just have to get through the 3-up save. Yeah, good enough. We even get our save. Nil point. Blood furs. Over here. The other pack leader, we still need a name for him. Yeah, this is just defense 3, 1 wound skulkers. It shouldn't be hard. As long as you have pack tactics fixing how bad you are. Yum. Okay. You can easily deal with the alphas. Okay, now this is going to happen. We're going to flee here and get away from that. Will we go straight off the field? Possibly. We're rather quick, but it's worth a try. And we'll be charged there. I could let them hit me. They're only power 3. I get a 3-up save re-rolling. But then realistically, I lose combat and then run away anyway. It doesn't make much difference. It's only 3 attacks because of curse standard, so we'll have 6 attacks in total. Hitting on 4s, so we get 3 hits. And then every defense 2, so I get 2 wounds on average. They get a flank for 1. And then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 18 attacks, hitting 9 times. And then wounding 3 times, so they get 3, 4. I lose by 2, and then it's a 7. I mean, average roll of a 7. I'll probably hold, but let's just not take the damage. Yeah, that'll do for now. I have 1 use of pack tactics to help Mumbo out. I stayed on the field. That's quite lucky. Oh, that's not good. That's really close. And I can't twist to go catch it. Otherwise, I would just rush you over this way to stop them. Oh, that's really unfortunate where they landed there. I'm just a bit too close. I can't escape. I'd have to go all the way this way, turn, come all the way back around, and like that to try and get away from them. And And what I really should be doing is catching those. Let's try rallying first. Okay, we are back, so I can just flee again in a second, I suppose. Okay, alright, this is getting annoying. Oh, they're running. That's not good. Oh no. Oh, we got super lucky. They're locked onto Hanny and Jumbo, so they wouldn't shoot. They had the valid type. Maisie's pack was destined to be barbecued, but no, they refused to do so. I can't twist this unit either. The AI's doing an annoyingly clever thing where it moves so close I can't move around properly. I can't twist through an enemy unit, so I'm stuck. So this will have to flee and this will have to flee. They may rally. I don't particularly care. I need someone to deal with this, and I need someone to deal with this. I can use... They'll break and run away, in which case the Malamutes here come about and charge that unit in the side, killing it. That unit fails to rally, so we can ignore it. Have one attack each, and then this unit can come up here. Maisie's, well, there might be a good opportunity to have Maisie's pack. I really need to do... Yeah, so that's covered. I could put them into the back of the big block there. Ignore the flamers. Usually you'd always go for the flamers, but stopping them is more convenient. They're running as well, that's lucky. Now these two fellows who are stuck, I guess you have to go this way. They'll flee, and I'll get an easy charge next turn at last. I was supposed to this turn. I'm still... Oh, I didn't realise I was still in range there. Okay, well hopefully you charge the correct one. Tactics, this one. And I didn't throw the javelins because I forgot. Semiads are just going to leave promptly. We can't beat the monstrosity. Can't even get away from it. Okay, we'll just stay where you are. We are faster than it, so we can always run away. Ooh, 7 attacks now, not bad. Do make an annoying number of... Oh, I need you to get out of the way. This is... Oh, we got lucky. If they stayed there, that'd be terrible. Okay. So have you tie these up. Oh, they charged... No, I can tie those up. That was as planned. And they go for those. Great. Well, if I turned my brain on, I could have just flanked those. Yeah, why didn't I do that? Oh, well. We'll get you off the field, and then you can get behind them. So this should all be dealt with pretty easily, and then you stay with that unit and continue to kill it off the field. Okay. They used cruel motivation on themselves to allow them to re-roll their hit rolls, but they can't attack because they've been flanked, so what was the point? The Flamer will try to get around here to catch Jumbo, but I'm going to run over here to hit the monstrosity anyway. I'm probably going to get caught this turn, so be it. It's definitely... We don't even have to go that far, let's just kind of stay hidden behind that unit there, see if we can be a bit clever. So we've reached them. I want the monstrosity instead of the alphas, it's more worrisome, so I'll flank and kill that. Throw the javelins this turn. Wow, okay, just kill one. Who wants pack tactics? Probably Maisie's pack, given that they are... It's not a huge number of them. No, they've re-aggroed. Their target is now pack, but fortunately we're going to break that and then chain charge them so we can't be hit. I don't know what tried to rally there. The Skulkers rallied, okay. That one failed to rally, so they're off the field. And we can pass and see if they also fail to rally. They'll probably stay. Less of a concern. I think I'll just use the War Mammoth to do this. I can charge and kill those flamers. Denying them ever getting any annoying damage out. We didn't have enough pack tactics left over, but they have a power 5. The Malamutes are pretty tough. Against the mere defense 2. Oh, don't block the charge, please. This is more questionable. Here's your first outing, Maisie. That'll do, that's good enough to break them. stay with them here. Kill this. Make sure the flamers don't hit us. And I may as well even do that just for the points. Everything except the alphas engaged. Fortunately, I think everything around here is faster than the alphas, so we can largely disregard them. They'll turn to engage something, but then we can run away later. Continuing to kill their own allies for no reason. Genius play. Yeah, once these are dead, I can just run the Malamutes out the way and we're safe. Same deal here. I'll charge this break and run away. Who do we want to have pack tactics? This is not a problem. This is not a problem. So this one or this one. Annie already rerolls all of her attacks, so she doesn't need any help in that regard. Jumbo does, and this unit does. And between the two, I'm more inclined to help Maisie. We should be able to just slaughter through that. We're power 6 and 7 respectively, or something outrageous. We could get a bad hit roll. Nah, we're fine. Oh, they stayed on. Wow, somehow they stayed on. All hits, great. And then 5s. That's 4 of 6 wounds. Just 2 left, please, Jumbo. That should be good enough. There we go. Scoop this. Don't roll a 1. Holding spacebar for this, it's very academic. Outing this turn. This is just an exercise in not taking damage. So we'll flee some guys out of the way. Flee. We are quicker than you. We are safe. Our corner tipped the edge, so we left the field. Why is it when we run sideways, we run off the field, but they run sideways and get to stay? So what would happen? Well, I'd have you kill this, and then you could probably kill that, and I'd have the Mammoth charge this on the side. But we needn't even take the damage. We are out of here. Good illustration of the utility of the flee mechanic. We didn't have to flee in any of those instances. We could have taken the fights, but we were going to win anyway. We can guarantee not taking excessive wounds. Jumbo levels, attack, random stat, or gold. I mean, honestly, the attack is probably better. Going from skill 4 to skill 5 is nice. It makes him comparable to the super elite monsters like dragons, but it's a big quadrupedal monster. Power 5 to 6 to 7 on the charge. Some niche value, but the attacks will almost always be better. Defense 6 to defense 7 is more interesting, as it means we can get 2 up saves against strength 4 attacks. That's quite nice. 8 wounds to 9 wounds is terrible. Discipline is terrible. So the only thing I would like the stat for more than attacks is maybe defense, but I'm just going to take the attacks. Although that being said, with Jumbo in particular, because Hanny's on top, we have such high damage output that actually the survivability of Jumbo is probably more important. So having more skill to be harder than hit would be more useful, and having more defense or wounds to be harder to kill would be more important. So in this one instance, in 99 times out of 100, you take the attacks for damage output, but I think we have enough damage output to kill anything we touch. So in this case, we'll go with the potential defensive outcome. It can still be terrible. We can get one of the awful ones, but it's worth a try. We got skill. Fine. Okay. We hit a little bit more accurately. Slightly worse than the attack version, but it's still pretty good. This is okay. And then max gold, fellows. The Malamutes are 8 of 11. I mean, when I go to... There's an elite battle next, and then after that, a campsite. I think I can just make do with what I've got. You're fine. You'll heal to full at the camp, so... Yeah, just go into the next battle with that. That's good enough. And then you, hounds. Do we want all of them? Because currently it's 6 and 2 at the back. I could have 6 and 5 at the back in exchange for a little bit of gold. I think I'll give up a little bit of gold. There you go, big unit of Malamutes. We like Malamutes, they're good. There you go. So we've got huge... I say a lot of ablative wounds. Only 5. That's still a very fragile unit. We can take a bit of damage. Which we'll need to. Maleficar the Despoiler. So cavalry. An army that can match our speed. The speed of north. Translates to about 25 miles per hour. Hounds, we'll put the smaller hound packs on the side as they're better at distracting things. And then these can be hit. Sadly, we have no units that can fly to kind of handle this terrain, so we just have to make do. Usually have something here that can get us over. This is very awkward, to be honest. I'm not going to be able to flank too well over there. Mammoth's in the centre, and then you're there. Enemy heavy cav, abound, a big demon, and a block of devil spawn. They've already reached us. Ow, ow, ow. We get a 2-up save. Yep, Shadow Bolt's not going to do a whole lot. I could flank them immediately, but I don't even think we'd beat that, and we need to deal with these. These will come forward, so I have more strength on this side than I need, so I'll start moving these units. Someone will eventually get around that. If they come forward, I might slip those by and have these two deal with this, so everyone else can focus on this area. As that's the case, I'll just have you march forward and rush around. Same here. Come forward, get around. Good. Alright, I should be able to get you far enough to escape. Stuck on the building, please navigate. There we go. Are you going to tell me I can't fit through here? Come on. There we go. Piece of cake. So a turn or two later, I'll be able to get behind them. Over here, I'll just stall for a bit. Comes the big archdevil that can fly. It's fast. Is that tree line? Yeah, I can't do my usual trick of running forward because of the forest cover, so we'll just have to stand here for a bit. I may be able to start moving Mumbo this way. I don't think I'm quite there. Nope. 9.9 will do it. The further back I go, the more I can twist. That'll do. I just want to get everyone through and around them. These are not units you want to tackle head on, they're really tough. We wait. Use our secret move of letting the AI make some proper brain dead decisions. Doesn't matter. Oh, they're shooting at the Northmen axis now. Okay, you couldn't roll a single 3-up, could you? Fine. They'll heal. They heal like 5 or 6 for free at the campsite, so unless we take catastrophic damage, we'll be okay. They'll probably inch forward. I'd still like to stall them out and see where they go. You rush this way. I don't want you too close to the devil spawners, they might catch you. Now I know where they are. They seem hell-bent on the axemen, which is okay. I can get around them. Okay. They're being clever and trying to hedge their bets, but they can't stop. They can't cover both angles simultaneously. We are destined to be flanked by something eventually. Here I could shove the Samoyeds right in the corner. There you go. Far enough away from the wall so we won't be bounced. They'll have to turn that way and I can easily hit them in the back. And I can in fact flank the Archdevil. It means it gets all of its attacks. I'd rather it be a rear charge than a flank, but I'm not going to do any better. There's no way I'm going to get through the woods in time. I don't even know if I beat that in the fight. It's really tough. 6 attacks, it gets to reroll its hits. It's power 6 against my power 5 with superior skill. I have more durability in wounds. In terms of damage output, the Archdevil's got me beat. No, that's a terrible idea. I would probably be better served by allowing the Archdevil to charge one of these 2 units, fleeing them and then hitting it in the back. Which would have to be this one. How on earth do I do this? I'd have to come up here, escape the charge radius of that unit. So it'll charge me there, try to come through and hit me. I'll run off the field and then turn the Mammoth around. And we should be getting it. It should work in theory. Worth a try. Good. Run away. Come forward. Good, perfect. Now just 180. No, my Malamutes. Okay, I can take a maximum of 3 wounds and I'll heal 3 for free at the campsite, so we're still in it. Shall I rally them? Oh, okay, you're leaving. I'm really not interested. That's awkward. I'm going to have to engage this with something now. First things first. I'd like to see... I'll wait for the Abyssal Knights to trundle forward a touch. Let's throw you in. I might as well. 2+. Oh, that's an added benefit of Jumbo being higher skill. The javelins are super accurate. They do what we were planning on them doing. Perfect. That's your rear charge sorted. They're wasting their time there, so I'm free to do... Oh, should I just hit this in the... No, I think I'll go for the devil while I have the chance. Far more important I get the drop on this hyper-maneuverable unit, given the opportunity. You'll be charged there. In which case I don't know if I have enough wiggle room to escape here. Maybe. Oh, this unit is fleeing. I forgot something. Because this is fleeing, it's not going to be able to legally declare another flee move, so they're going to catch it and kill it. Ouch. Big ouch. Okay, I'll have to heal it to full at the campsite. This will be killed. Unless these hounds could like slip through and maybe hit it. Wishful thinking. No, I'm fast. I'm not that fast. I can't get away from the cavalry. Focusing entirely. I have to save myself this turn. I mean, they were in trouble anyway because I could only flank one of these units with Mumbo. The other one was going to hit them. This is dealt with, so we'll just start running back towards the other side. But usually I'd press flee, but we can't. Just have to get slaughtered. Charge there. Intercept here. Put these both in. Devil Spawn will never run. They're unbreakable, so we have to do it this way. I could have flanked them with the dogs as well to help, but not rallying there was a worse outcome than I initially thought. If we rallied, we can then just happily declare another flee and we'd be fine. But no. Standard right now. Now the question for me is, where do I put the 2 pack tactics? Not here, so it's... I have 3 units in combat, you, and you. And of them, again, with your innate rerolls on Hanny, the best bets are yourselves. So this one, I'll use it on the Axeman. The blend techs here getting to reroll their many number of attacks is worth more than just Jumbo getting a couple extra rerolls. This could in theory hold. And it's not as if you'd be helping a lot over here, so I'm actually going to leave them on this side. Preemptively get ready for them to be turn around and rear charge them. You just do your job of distracting this. Yeah, I need you to run away as fast as possible so you don't take excessive wounds. Good, you have to run. Perfect. I've still got 4. Okay, Mumbo. Oh, I should have used it on you. 3 wounds isn't enough. But they've only got, what, 2 left? And then they crumble to... Hey, we got lucky. Yeah, they have to lose 1 to 3. So if it's just anything but a 1, we've got them. 4 hits. Okay, Hanny almost wipes out a rank on her own. Lose. They are very potent in combat. So much so they actually did some damage. 1 wound. They lose. They'll lose a couple more. But they won't run because they're demons, so we're still trapped here. Let's try rerolling. Power 6. Their Abyssal armor may save them. Only power 4. Yeah, the unit, they get 2 up saves against the unit. No, that's too much. Got a little bit carried by the pack leader, but that's what they're there for. Okay, I could flank them immediately. If I don't, they'll turn around and shadow bolt me, which is annoying. I'll just do it. Probably not, because that unit will turn. I'm going to have Jumbo and Hanny come over and deal with it in a second. I'm going to leave you there. If they shoot you, don't worry about it. You heal at the campsite for free. Where are they going? If that would have happened, we would have charged them, been there, and then got rear-charged by the Abyssal Knights here. I suppose my hope would be to engage the Knights in the back with this unit later. I'll just do this and then wait for them to turn around and kill them. Yeah, this will be dead and out of the way. I don't want myriads anywhere near that, as it's going to throw fireballs at them. What kind of monster would set fire to myriad? That's outrageous. Get nice and far away from them if you can. Yeah, whatever. Or was it the mammoth that took a wound, or the unit? It was fine, the unit. That's good. This enemy is in effect already beaten. We just have to run out the clock. Oi! Don't do that. How do I get someone behind you? Good. Now come this way. To the back arc. Yes, that'll do nicely. Easy, just, I don't know, wag your tail for a bit. I could allow them to charge me specifically to draw them out this way, making it easy to get behind them later. That's a decent idea. Charge, fleet, goodbye. This one intercepts. Ding dong. It also means because they wasted their turn, air quotes, they can't then shoot. Oh no, they're one of those annoying broken units that is allowed to move multiple turns by charging. Usually when you do that, when you pull off a charge and fail, you're not allowed to then have successive actions, but sometimes SOVL just lets them do it anyway. It's very hit and miss. If I just charge them, I mean, I might take damage. What, they're power 4, I'm defense 6, I get a 3-up save. Not ideal, honestly. Well, I heal 1 for free automatically just at the end of battle, so I'll be at 7 or 8. And then when you attend the camp, I get 2 or 3 automatically, and then a choice between more healing and XP. So 3 to 4, basically with no cost whatsoever. So I think I can charge and I won't risk taking any actual damage. You out a bit. Everything else can just skip. Can you break this unit before it turns around? Rather high discipline, probably not. Oh, okay, you got them. They're routing this turn, so the real choice is whether or not we take more damage from letting them... I think they've used both fireballs, so firing a shadow bolt or getting into combat. I mean, the shadow bolt is actually less intimidating, so let's just let them shoot something impotently. Oh, they didn't even have any of those left. Fine. That was definitely the right decision then. Shake your fist angrily, Hannah. Lots of levels this round. That's excellent. Okay, and then here, hounds. Extra skill is nice, just hitting things. Malamutes are highly skilled, as we all know. You definitely benefit from the unit size. Maisie's pack grows larger. Myriads also get the unit size now. Great. And then Mumbo down here. Skill attacks or thing. I'd probably skill overall. We're going to be encountering a lot of enemy skill. At least 4 things. So being able to hit consistently is more worthwhile. Okay, now numbers. Now if we have a look closely, when we go to the camp in a second, we'll get 3 automatically, so they'll go to 8 of 8. So the healing now is actually worthless. We'll take the gold instead. This unit will heal to 9 and be missing 2. In that case, I'll take the unit size. This unit will heal straight to full, so gold. This unit will heal to full, so gold. And this will heal to full, so gold. 519 for more Northerners. Yay! Northern Horsemen, that'll do nicely. Thank you, welcome aboard. Immediately get unit size, because then we can increase that at the camp. 257 left for items. Some minor upgrades for the horsemen. I'm more interested in the Banner of Fury for the axes. That fixes their only real weakness of their lack of power, so they have more power on a charge. And then I could upgrade the horsemen. I'm actually more inclined to upgrade the Northmen Packleaders. So Hannah gets... Opponents have to reroll all their saves, is great. And on the accompanying friend as well, so more consistent. Increasing his defense and wounds is less interesting. Giving him a potion of power so he can really chew things apart for a turn is better. Rerolling Hannah's damage saves isn't great when she's on top of a mount. Maybe I just buy 2 sets of javelins for the horsemen now so they can actually hit things. Well, which is the one... this is Northwest Horseman, so I'll buy the Banner of Fury for that one because that's the one with the pack leader, so it's better in combat. So you're the combat-oriented one. And for this small one we just bought, I'll buy the javelin so they can run around and skirmish a bit. We heal to basically full strength. Ta-da! Get a point of XP for pretty much everyone now. I think the only one I have to choose is this one, those new horsemen. 7 or 8, or would you rather just the XP? I think I'd rather the full size. Do it that way around. You've leveled again. Another point to recruit or more attacks. More attacks, please. Hit things. And here's his friendly horseman. Take the stat. That's a no-brainer. Ooh, 3 attacks each. That was a good choice, Banner of Fury. They're actually a really competent melee unit now. Okay, Hanny levels again. Up to skill 6, which is only relevant if we encounter enemy skill 5. If the enemy is skill 5, we hit on 4+, which improves to 3+ because of Heartseeker, and then we re-roll the 1s and 2s because of True Strike. If we're skill 6, that means we hit everything on the game on 3+, which is actually a 2+ re-rolling. Thing is, 3+ re-rolling is already 88% chance to hit, which frankly is good enough, and there's not enough enemy skill 5 stuff running around for me to be scared of it. So yeah, I mean, it's just dragons and things like that, which will kill anyway. So I'll take Recruiter for when we buy new units, we get more strength out of them. And then the blend text. Now we get the unit size. Would have been useful a second later, but I'm happy to take it. We'll make better use of it moving forward. I kind of saw that coming a while away, but there's no way to do it any earlier. Okay, here's the new team. Stretch guys out for damage output reasons. Like so, and I think, shall I suck it up and do this now so they go max out? No, again, I like flanking things with them. I'm happy to forego a couple attacks for some versatility. Every one of these has to go to 6 for damage reasons. Lots of dogs with our pack leaders, so the pack leaders, and some honorary pack members in these mammoths. Yeah, that's fitting. The Verdant Sentinels, right. Lizards and wood elves. Of the two, the lizards being the real problem there. We're going to have a lot of high defense monsters we're going to have to slowly chip through. In that case, Hanny and Jumbo are going to have to do a lot of heavy lifting. They typically pack the monsters on the corners. So I'm going to gamble and just assume they're over here and put my heavy hitters on one side. These are the only 2 units I've really got that can hurt them. And everyone else just deals with the middle. It's going to be difficult to position. Also going to be very difficult to use pack tactics, considering that there's just not enough space. Getting around things is going to be a nightmare. 2 monsters here, 2 monsters here. Well, we can kill these somewhat effectively, I guess. We'll have to kind of juggle around those. There's not really any shooting to be scared of, just those skirmishes, which aren't a big deal. Comes an eagle. The eagle, I guess I can just let Mumbo kill it. Just walk forward a bit. Throw some javelins. One of the other monsters may charge me, that's fine. Realistically, the pterodactyl riders die against whatever we throw them into, so I guess I can just chuck this unit of Maisie's pack. We'll just chew through them, no problem. Yeah, this is all going to be very direct. I can't be kind of graceful here. They will get a volley and pick off an horse. I suppose that might give me a flank, which is a bit of a trap. What do we want to do about that later, though? So it's 1-1-1. This and this will lose. The dragon might defeat a unit of hounds with the character. Yeah, that's likely, so I maybe have to flank it later. Let's pass. Oh, there's you as well. Don't roll a 1. Okay, how do I deal with that? I might instead use this horseman unit to fight those eagles. So there, you fight the dragon, and then you and you. Let's move forward so I've got some options. I guess we're just going to walk forward and hope for the best. I do have some javelins to throw. I'm going to get 1 hit. 2 wounds is trivial to get through now. Okay, monster mash on the side. And yeah, and then the riders there are also a good target for you two. They're going to stamp forward. I'd like to wait and see how far they get. So yeah, I'll just let you fight the Triceratops. I think you win, honestly. Same deal, I'll let you fight the tree. They can't fit through there, so we can ignore them and just kill the big tree monster. It may take a turn or two, but it's worth it. Yeah, defense 7. It's going to be a headache. They're trapped, just leaving us these and these. One of them will come forward, in which case the other one is probably stuck. So I'm just going to move one of these a bit forward. Yeah, these can reach me, but they won't charge, so just go to about... In fact, let's not overreach, because they might stamp forward and deny me a charge arc, so just to that. Good, okay, we know where they've gotten to. At a distance I can largely ignore. Can I get far enough forward, do you think, to catch those annoying skirmishers without anything else hitting me? Maybe. Depends on angles. See, I'm obviously visible to this, however, not those. So, yeah, I've got the flank. I can run up and flank the skirmishers if it legally allows me to fit there, which I think it will. And this unit can obviously be engaged as long as I charge it first with the horsemen. There are a lot of charges on the field, so we'd be very unlucky that they take that one in particular first. Anything else and I'm good. I go first. Right, let's think about this. So I can lock that in place. Is there anything that's more important? Controlling some of these. Oh, I can't charge the pterodactyls. That's annoying. In fact, and then I can't reach the intended target there. I guess I could throw Mumbo into the Triceratops and just have a duel. I don't know if we win that. 3, 5, 7, 4, 8, 9. 3, 5, 7, 4, 8, 9. So better skill, equal power, inferior defense, more attacks, more wounds, and discipline's kind of irrelevant. I think I just about win over a long time. I mean, he's got the annoying character, which might swing it. Yeah, I thought the plan was to have you kill this, you kill this. Nothing can engage the dragon, so the dragon's going to get a free charge into one of my dog units. I can't stop it. If I do that and then the dragon pops through, you're then free. The riders will then charge this and die, so I can largely ignore them. And then one of the hound units is maybe free to flank the dancers later. Yeah, so basically I'm going to sacrifice one of the hounds into that. So I'll have you tie this up. Perfect, that's the one I wanted them to do, good. And so while that's there, I'll come back over here and do this so it can't hit my dogs. That's what I wanted there. You may as well counter to get the kill and move through quickly. One of you is going to get hit by that. I can't hit back. In fact, neither of the dog units can hit back. Fine. And you kill the tree ant. Yeah, a lot of flanking going on this round. So that's some relatively easy wins. Air quotes. I've only got 6 wounds. I should get through them. Should all go my way. Okay. Pack tactics is not a thing. How to make ourselves... That's pointless because all the Northmen units are going to win the fights they're in, so don't worry about it. Same principle here. Save your stuff. They are able to see me, which is annoying, but I can flank with that unit depending on what the bruisers do. Let's wait and see what the bruisers do. Oh, I didn't charge the skirmishers. I forgot. I guess it's more important that I deal with this. Exchange for my forgetting, I lose most of the back rank immediately. Great start. I've increased their skill, which makes it harder to hit. That's annoying. Just stays there. So they've only got those 2 units left. They'll probably move to intercept me in some way. Can I beat the dancers? They have better skill than me. I would have better power. We'd have an equal number of attacks. But they have reroll hits and I don't, so they would be just better overall. That's a bit miserable to try and fight through. This will be dead and I can start getting through. Oh, I'll just make use of the unit, otherwise it stood there doing nothing. Or they inch. Well, if I inch backwards, I might be able to counter them. I can ignore the... this wood is going to stop me from doing anything useful. That's unlucky. It's right there in the way, halving my movement. Yeah, to escape, I'd have to go all the way back there. I don't want these dogs to fight the bruiser's head on. It'd be awful. So once this is dead, maybe I can flank that. Oh, here they come. Okay, well, once you're done with the eagle, that's immediately next. The mighty duel. Who would win versus a Triceratops and a Mammoth? I guess it would depend on the species. The Triceratopses were big. They got up to like 10 tons or something outrageous. The leadership of their character nearly screwed them. Eagle dies. Hooray. Yeah, that's 2 wounds down so far. And another 3. Good, I'll get through that next turn probably. Yep. And I'm hopeful to do that in 2 turns as well. Over yonder, I do lose some dogs, but with any luck... Yes, that's the unit gone. Perfect. I can flank that and help get through. This is less likely to go my way. I'd honestly be lucky to even... Yeah, no, hold here. Oh, gone. Right. Sadly, I can't flank it. Halfway there already. And no help from Jumbo underneath. Come on, buddy. Oh, it ran. That's rare. Well, that rewards me by being immediately charged by those. I could flank that, but then it gets me hitting the side later. So let's just break them now, get rid of them, and then it can clean up this side. So do that. Ooh, that was a mistake. I should have charged that first. That means these are going to get hit from 2 sides and I can't stop it. Do I hit this in the side or do I charge the dragon? I'm going to hit this as I can kill that faster and it stops me from getting flamethrowed. You'll be flanked, so I guess you'll have to be happy with that flank in a second. Oh, and they... Oh, I didn't realise they could reach me because I should have engaged that and I wouldn't have had to worry about it. Right, do I accept that fight or do I let them hit me? I'll have to take it. That was a bad misplay. I should have charged that first. Would have stopped a lot of this from happening. It would be that would be a direct battle, and then I'd have them in a direct battle. Yeah, just do this now before you get mulched. Pack tactics can be used somewhere here. See if you can kill that this turn. I don't know what moved. Oh, the dragon. So if you do win, you're in a bit of trouble later. They're going to move to shoot me, so let's just do this quickly. Get ready to flank that unit in a second. Still got line of sight. Ow, ow, ow. Could use Howl now to make this unit unbreakable. Yeah, seems like a good idea. There are some dodgy fights lined up here. Trent will of course recover, it's inevitable. Okay. No damage there, good. Mammoth does 1 more wound. Nothing back. It's just alive, annoyingly. We are stuck with it for another turn, which now means the dragon gets to come in. Here. Oh, it's got 1 wound left. Uh-oh. Oh, we did just the one we needed. Phew. Okay, we're through. Now we get rid of the skirmishers. This should break in a turn as well, because of the sheer damage output. Not Mumbo does that. Oh no, don't roll that many 2s, please. Oh, they still broke, okay. And they're still on the field. Yeah, they do almost nothing. I do pretty good. The dancers will swing it super hard in their favour, though. Only by 1. Okay. If you can hold here, that'd be good. You rolled a 9. Of course you did. Because you rolled a 9, the Mammoth's going to get flanked. Couldn't just roll average there. We lost by 1. At least this one holds. Flank and help this. Annie will take care of this entire flank on her own. Let's pick charges first this time. Let's not be stupid about it again. Yeah, just do this. So the big mosh pit in the middle doesn't actually go my way. I'll probably kill this. Then the dogs and the mammoth might survive, but it's going to run. So this will all be dead and broken. Oh, and they've caught me. Oh, I thought I could maybe bait them into charging something else. That's a shame. That unit's lost as well. Oh, cool. That's the entire army basically engaged now. Okay, pack tactics for this unit and this unit. Well, I've got 2 uses, so that's how they're being used. You may as well just guarantee the kills. Good, they're running. I don't have to waste an extra turn. That's lucky. Can I pick you off at least? 1 wound down so far. Now it's the dogs. Yeah, we got him. Losing super badly because of all the extra wounds. Lost by a bit. But because we're fearless, we actually hold them in place. That's a big deal. They're going to get stuck here wasting time. Should be a win because of the hounds. Yes, go away now. Thank you. I can now flank those immediately. Well, that's not good. Okay, fine. Good enough. Hoping for a quick turnaround on the treant as well. Don't roll so many ones. It's got 1 wound left. Hey, there we go. Alright. Mixed bag, but I think we kind of got away with it. Don't worry about this. Just quietly leave the field. Great to charge them in the back now, but I can't draw that line, can I? No. Alright, well you can do that, and then you can do that, so I can hit both of these in the back. Would that be smart, though? I could throw myself in there and do some damage. I think Mumbo's tough enough that a lot of their combat resolution doesn't apply, so I'd actually win the combat res. I think it is worth doing just to break this unit, and then you can deal with that one. There. And there. Yes, there's even more combat res coming in. Do I care about 5 skirmishers? No, I desperately need these to come around and help with, you know, the real fight. Yeah, if you're still ongoing. Oh, if I rally. Oh, if you rallied, I could have flanked them and stopped them. Oh no, Maisie. You could have done so well. Right. Well, if I win this, I can then flee and get them out of the way and then have you hit them in the side momentarily. So I'll move this down here. In a vain hope that this works out my way. Pack tactics. One of these 2. Well, I'm going to use it on both of them, so don't worry about it. Yeah, they rally. We don't care. But as I'm here, I might as well throw the javelins as I saunter by. 2 up. Pretty squishy, so I can basically wipe them. The other pack tactics on the one who don't have it yet, which is this one. Bye, Maisie. Good, no damage from the character. It's only got 1 wound left, bless it. It will die. Yeah. And did great wounds to the unit as well before it went. Lots of ones, though, which is a shame. And I think the dogs can probably do enough to this unit, so I actually win. Yes, I do win combat. Funny. But they hold, so now the dogs are in a lot of trouble. Over here. Yeah, we win pretty easy. They break. Am I going to get intercepted before I can do that? I think the dragon can just squeeze through. Yeah, of course it can. Gets a perfect charge. I can't stop it, so just deal with it. Typical. Okay, well, if I can get a rear charge there, that would be ideal. And in fact, I can. No more use of pack tactics. I could howl to make them stubborn, so basically they don't run away. It's a good time to do so I can trap it. And then as you're going to run this way, I may as well just quickly javelin those to death. There you go, they can't shoot me now. Start running towards the dragon. Something will be killable over here in a moment. Maybe even the bruisers. You aren't going to win versus these. In fact, they almost wipe you. It's kind of convenient that they got wiped. It's brutal to say, but it means I can not have to deal with the combat res negatively when the next unit charges in. Yes, I lose, but I should be fearless. Unless we roll terribly. Yeah, I think the Axeman will slowly chip that unit to death. And then they're flanked. So this is dealt with and this is dealt with, leaving us with these 3. Okay, we'll pack tactics ourselves. Lo and behold. And then you can get easily flanked by us. Very optimistically assuming you hold here and don't run away at the worst possible time. I guess I could at least countercharge. Pack tactics is moot. We've already applied it. But we can do it twice. Haha. Character does a bunch of one, yeah, okay. The dragon shaves off another one. Oh, we lost by one. Oh no. Oh, we got away with it. Phew. It's dead next turn. It's only got one wound left. That was its last turn to try and get us and it failed. It will definitely die in the next round. We do amazing damage, so they've had it. Will lead us with a direct fight with the annoying dancers. So this is dead. This is kind of a push. They might actually do more damage to me than not. Sort of awkward. Let's see if I can get through them quickly enough. It's only yourself and you've already applied. It's one for me and Jumbo and one for Hannah. Yeah, a bunch of wounds. Doesn't matter, you're dead in a second. Splat. Hooray, we're through. Down yonder. No pack tactics, but there are so few of them. Yes, this will hurt, but I think I can just kill the unit. Yeah. There. This is also dead. Before it does another wound, how dare you. The riders there flanked. Just about pulled through here. Not much of the army left, but good enough. You hit this. I could flank that immediately. They only get, what, 2 attacks? It's not very threatening. Yeah, let's do it now. The double wound nature of the axeman showing itself that without those 2 wounds, the unit would have been wiped ages ago. They got flanked in the bad engagement, but we have Howl to make ourselves fearless. And we just slowly kill the thing. As Northerners I want to do. Stand there and win the punch up no matter what. Should be the last turn. Raptor Riders are gone. And this unit still thinks it can win, seemingly. They fancy their chances. Suppose there are a lot of wounds worth of Dryad tucked in here. Now they're routing this turn. There you go, the last 6 finally wised up. Phew. Yak 2 boss living up to its usual super hard power spike. Heal a lot, please. Some free guys and I'll have to do some manual healing. The dogs are largely full HP, which is nice. The mammoths are going to take a while. Jumbo healed. Replenishment or attacks or wounds. I think we're fine on... Should I just take the attacks? Or maybe even... I mean, the only threat is Jumbo dying. Yeah, I think the damage output is now so high with Hannah that I'm just going to take the wound just so I don't die and go up to 9 of 9 later. I can't do it immediately, but I'll be able to benefit later on. The horseman will just heal. That's too small. You can heal. Pretty good already. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. And we're basically at full strength now, except for poor Mumbo is going to take a bit. Onward to Act 3. But for our purposes, I think we'll stop there. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. If so, please do consider liking and subscribing. It does, of course, help out the channel and share the videos around, which I do appreciate. Also, probably more importantly, it helps SOVL out. It serves as kind of a bit of free marketing, so the more we can get addicted to the game, the better. If you have any notes for any lords or characters or particular wacky builds you'd like to see in the game, I've got access to everything, so by all means do leave feedback. I do take the time to stop and read all the comments. Or if you just want to chat with me and others down in the section, that's great too. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.